Okay, here we are, the journey's beginning for International Away Days. This is Dongdaegu Station in Daegu. We're about 25 minutes on the high speed, what they call KTX here, on the way to Ulsan. First journey begins, let's go ahead. Okay, so I'm in Ulsan, here for the game, Ulsan Hyundai versus Jeonnam Dragons. I'll give a bit more background about the game. Ulsan are top of the league after 2 games, they're a good team with a lot of money. Jeonnam Dragons are they're a team who are mid-table, kind of like the Southampton of Korean football. We're starting here, we're going to get a traditional food. We did a night out in Ulsan last night, it was a mixed bag. Now we're coming here, we're going to start by, in a classic Korean way, by going to what is called a Noribang, a karaoke room in here. So just to kind of give you a bit of, if you can see, you see private Naribangs where
big nights out.
Yeah, so this is where you practice the big nights out in case you want to be a pop idol, right. But I can't help falling in love with you. So obviously match days in England, probably traditionally you go to a pub.
Fish and chips for me before Barnsley matches.
Fish and chips for Pete before a Barnsley match. But here we have what's called mandu with ramen. So that's like some dumplings with some noodles basically. As you can see,
close up.
Sort of a bit different. The atmosphere hasn't quite got going yet, although it is about 2 hours for a kick-off here. As you can see, we've kind of...
And with every meal, the obligatory kimchi.
Yeah, some kimchi. So Korea's famous for kimchi, if you didn't know. It's a kind of like cabbage fermented. It's got a certain distinctive taste to it. This place we're in is a bit kind of, it's like sort of like your local cafe. It's a bit.
And being a Yorkshireman, the price. So 3,001, which equates to around £1.70 in England, $3.
Yeah, so it's very cheap. But anyway, pre-match food, we get going. We've had the nori bang, we've had the ramen, so we're going to now get to. So here at the Munsu Stadium, Ulsan, you can see behind us is the World Cup mascot. So we're here today, we're looking forward to a big game. The stadium's a bit empty.
So that's about 2 hours before kick-off?
2 hours before kick-off. To be honest with you, the stadiums in Korea, it's a ginormous, fantastic stadium. We're probably going to get no more than 4,000 or 5,000 fans, and it's 50,000.
They are top of the league though, we could get that influence
feeling
around the town.
Koreans do seem to like to back the winner, so so we're going to go inside. We're going to try and get our media passes here. It's always a bit of a challenge, but we do often get there. Only one stadium said we couldn't, so we'll go inside. So we did come here to actually report on the game, but it does seem that we've entered some sort of wedding complex, quite a luxury one as well.
It's like a catwalk.
Right, okay, so we're inside the stadium. This is probably like inside a stadium which I've never seen before, certainly not comparable to England.
We've got one wedding going on there, and then over the road, another one.
Yeah, so there is actually weddings in the stadium, and quite a lot of them. Koreans have mass weddings often. But this was a training complex, World Cup stadium and training complex. The stadiums here in Korea are fantastic. They really are top class. If you have a quick look around, you'll see this is absolutely sensational stuff. Here.
It's got lists of all the World Cup matches that happened here.
Yeah, list here. What have we got? Oh, we've got England's here. So England is World Cup performance. If we can have a quick look.
The quarter-final against Brazil was in this stadium with Ronaldinho over Seaman.
Yeah. So we're in the media centre now. We've got our media passes here. So we look forward to the game. We're kind of in the media centre here. It's difficult because we don't always understand, well in fact we don't understand pretty much any time a player or manager is speaking. But if you have a look behind, you can see, it's quite a serious operation here.
Yeah, when we came last year we didn't manage to get this far, so quite excited.
Yeah, it's a big club, so yeah, looking forward. Oh no! Okay, so just a quick background about Ulsan. This is the home of Hyundai. It's the richest city in Korea. Hyundai has the world's biggest car factory here. I think it's the world's second largest oil refinery and the world's largest shipbuilding. So yeah, so Ulsan Hyundai, obviously the team's name, but Hyundai have got a massive factory here. Pretty much keeps the whole town in employment. Have a look around. Got the stadium here. Nice little view here. So yeah, so Ulsan, fantastic city. Today they're top of the league against mid-table Jeonnam Dragons. We're predicting 2-1. So here the mascot. A bit of a tradition of Korean football is that they do like to have games. So there's loads of games to win. We have had a proud tradition of pretty much winning something in every stadium we've been in.
And at one stadium we even got a free sushi meal. That was the best one, I think.
Yeah, that was the best. It was pretty much all you can eat sushi. So let's see if we can win anything here. There's some sort of games going on here. Over there looks like a speed game. Either way, we're gonna have a go. Let's see if we can win something. Okay, so I'm about to have a go on a speed challenge for a free meal tonight. I need 90 kilometres. The proud record continues.
I had a shambolic performance myself.
Here we go, this is a drinking, we've got 10,000 won, which is about...
Probably 2 pints, I reckon.
2-3 pints. So as we said, we have won a lot of presents here over the time. We've won a lot of prizes in Korean football, but this probably is the oddest. Pete, do you want to introduce your prize?
Oh, I'm very happy with these. I mean, I am running low on socks at the minute, and Ulsan has come good.
Yeah, that's right. We're at a football match on a Saturday, and we've just won a pair of socks. So here with Kaylee Getspert, Mr. Lee. Mr. Lee, what do you think of the game today?
I think Ulsan is a very strong team, and Ulsan win the game. We will win the game. Okay,
Score prediction? Score?
3-0.
Oh,
Okay.
confidence. Right, seeing as this second half has been awful so far, I thought I'd tell you a bit about Korean beer. There's 4 main ones. We have Height, Cass, OB and the other one? Cloud. And today we're drinking Height. The best thing about it is it has extra drinkability, as you can see. The best thing I can say about the beer here is it's drinkable. Nothing compared to Europe, as me and Hans both lived in Europe. We're severely missing it.
So here we are, it's finished 0-0 in the game. To be honest, it was a dreadful game today. It's one of the worst we've seen. But the atmosphere was quite good. The fans are coming back to the K-League, which is good. I hope you've had a kind of, you've got a taste into a bit about Korean life and about Korean football.
Tonight, our plan is just to go to a random Korean town, isn't it? We found a good place that apparently has good nightlife called Gyeongsangjong.
Yeah.
3 syllables anyway, it's got 3 syllables. We fancy it?
Yeah, why not? It's the best thing about Korea. Transport's cheap and really amazing, so we're just going to get off. So thanks for watching. If you want to put any comments below, then please do. I'd be really grateful. This is our first ever video.
Next time it's Pohang against Seoul.
Pohang Seoul, we've got Korean national team coming up, and also the start of Seoul Ilan FC. Got any suggestions, you want us to do anything, you think we should do more of this or less of that, that'd be great. So thanks a lot, and again, see you soon.